Well, let's go ahead and talk about the big thing this week, though, outside of death and murder. Beyonce has come out. She has dropped an album. What are your
Yes, she did.
thoughts? What are your thoughts out there in the beehive?
I actually thought it was
I
great.
thought it was great.
What?
I actually
Lord
thought it
have
was
mercy.
great.
I thought it was great.
Legend, you thought it was great. I thought it was good too, though.
I think it's like it's a Beyonce album I wouldn't mind. Like I don't like I wouldn't casually like if I want to listen to music I'm gonna throw on this Beyonce. But this album I might like I'll revisit this album because it was good.
Yeah, I've listened to it quite a bit this week. Well, since it came out, probably got at least 10 or so, maybe more spins from me. Um, I'm not crazy on the Beyonce train. Like I don't hate Beyonce. I just never really went out of my way to listen to her. I didn't even listen to her for real until we did that Beyonce episode last year. But based off of what I remember of back then, I'd probably put this number 3 for me in her discography. Like and again, I'm not a Beyonce fan, so but I'd say it's up there with Lemonade and Beyonce to me with those two albums. I feel like this is up there. What are your thoughts, EJ? You're the one who's hating hard over here.
It's not hating. It seems like y'all scared to say that the album ain't good. Y'all worried
No,
about
I'm not.
cancel
Nah,
What do you?
I
I don't
literally.
have to be worried about that. Like, I don't have to be worried about cancel culture. Like, I can say I've
I
said
mean,
on
it's
this
just
podcast that I wasn't a big Beyonce fan before the self-titled album. Like, I said that like probably one of the first things I said whenever I joined this podcast. But as I said, as Beyonce has gotten older and she has the Parkwood stuff, like I feel like she's being more authentic to who she really is. That's what I enjoy about her as an artist. So I enjoyed this album because it was something different. And I dance my ass off to it every single time I've listened to that bitch.
But we
Yeah,
we enjoy this album because it's different. But when Drake dropped the same album a couple of months ago,
I mean,
Drake-
I didn't really hate the
I
Drake
didn't hate
either.
on I didn't hate on Drake's album.
I just thought it was
actually
just.
liked some
I
songs
just
on
thought it was
Drake's
average.
album. I didn't hate on it.
And
But-
I actually said it was
I
better
wasn't-
than I was expecting it to be too. But Drake also can't sing. But hold on, what are you saying, Mike?
But no, there's actually like songs like damn, this song is actually fire. Like I like, especially like Virgo's Groove. That's probably my favorite off the album.
Plastic
honestly,
Off the Sofa.
Plastic off the sofa right before it. Yep.
I like Cuff It. I like Cozy. Um,
And I like how like I think one
Move.
thing. Like I like how the production was better than Drake's on this.
Definitely.
Definitely. I think that's what kind of hurt it.
and the singing
Yeah.
though, Beyonce is a better singer than Drake. That is a big reason why that Drake album doesn't hit like this does. He can't hold the note like she can. That's just the truth.
And it was like a little bit more variety in like this. It wasn't just straight one style.
Yeah. She
Yeah,
And I
there's
think
a
that's
bunch
what-
of different types of dance in it.
That's what helps
they
this
did
one.
from like the 70s on to the 90s. This is a 3-act album. Renaissance is 3 acts. So she'll probably go from like the 90s on to whatever. I don't know. I just
Well,
feel
I
like
hear
it's all going to be
I
different
hear
types of dance.
the next two are rumored to be one's a R&B album and one's a country album.
I didn't have not heard that, but I'm down for whatever.
But do you have any more? Do you want to add more sauce to that, EJ?
no.
You don't want you why not? Huh? Why didn't you
Why?
like it? Why didn't you like it? EJ?
There ain't nothing wrong with not liking it. I mean, they ain't gonna like really
Right.
the internet shit. You can just block that.
I mean, do you not like it, or
Maybe.
are you just mad because people didn't like Drake's album?
No, I don't. It's not that. This wasn't a good Beyonce album. Now, let's say after she come out with the other 2 acts, and then this fits perfectly, then I might have a different tune. But as of right now, I don't like the album.
I understand that.
I mean, I liked it, but what's the song? Because she's taking the word spaz off of whatever song now because of the whole Lizzo situation.
Oh yeah, she's also taking
I
off.
hate. But
She's taking off Khaleesi's sample apparently.
Oh yeah, she took that off. That was on the Energy song featuring
Yeah.
Beam.
Yeah.
Was that? But you would have to really listen to the transition because it's more towards the end of the song. So it's like the last 7 seconds. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna take the song, and it was just, it wasn't like lyrics. It was,
Oh, so it was just a production. So it was just
Well,
yeah,
and even so, with the whole Khalees thing, she doesn't own any of the rights to the song. So Beyonce actually was kind of throwing her a lob, even giving her songwriting credit because she doesn't own the rights to the song. Pharrell and Chad do.
and she didn't like
I mean,
she. I thought the way she was talking, I thought like it had her lyrics on there. But if it's just the production part that Pharrell and them did to a song that she sung over, I don't really understand the
well,
anger.
unfortunately, Khalees was fucked out of a lot of that stuff. With
Yeah,
But
that's
I
what
do
I'm
get
saying.
that though.
So to my
Like,
knowledge,
she,
go ahead, Jess. My bad.
she unfortunately signed a really, really bad contract, and she was young, and unfortunately she didn't get a lot of the credit for a lot of like writing and stuff like
Yeah.
that on her songs. And
So
she's
even
not,
if they had the lyrics, she wouldn't have got. She technically doesn't get
Yeah.
credit
Yeah.
because they don't. She doesn't
Yeah.
own it. So, but legit, Beyonce putting her name as songwriter, putting her as a songwriter on there. Beyonce is technically throwing her a bone because now she would have got a songwriting credit. Let's say that's the best song on the album. It blows up. She has a songwriting credit on that song now because Beyonce gave her that lob. Regardless if the sample, if she owns the sample, because Beyonce gave her a songwriting credit. So that
Right.
means that when that Beyonce song is getting played, still, even if she didn't have this credit, or even if she doesn't own the sample, she gets credit for the song, the Beyonce song now. So now that she's just flipped out and spazzed. I mean, my bad. She
damn.
Yeah,
And the
it's
song
gonna
is
take
that-
it's gonna take a
that-
little
bad.
bit.
that
It's gonna
beat
take a
there.
little bit.
my bad. Well, I mean, it's not a slur to me. I'm sorry, I'm not in the UK. I'm like, we don't use that as a slur over
Yeah,
here.
that's what people say. We
But
we'll
we don't
adjust.
use it as a slur over
We know,
here.
we know. We'll adjust though.
I'm just saying. I
I
man.
mean,
But
them changing it, cool, whatever. Like,
But
it's
Khalees,
it's
anyway,
really,
she
I
flipped.
mean, we say that because it doesn't apply
Hold
to
on, so
us.
can I say flipped, or is that gonna be like?
Not flipped. It's
Is that gonna be
like we're not
derogatory?
changing.
I don't
See,
know.
here's the thing though. That's why it doesn't really bother me because she's probably gonna change it to something that doesn't change the meaning of the song. It's just a less offensive word. It's not.
yeah, and
not
I
a
mean
big
that
deal.
whole time that she's doing that whole like with the spaz part.
What
like,
song is that on?
It's like a whole. It's on
Heated?
Heated.
Yeah,
Is that the Drake
Uh,
written one?
yeah, that's the one that Drake has credit on.
It's
That
because
is my favorite song on the album.
it has that
Yeah,
one
that's a good
dance
song.
cadence.
No, it's a great song. But at the end part, like when she's doing her spaz part or whatever, I'm using the air quotes, y'all. That's like a whole ballroom thing. Like it's just like a real powerful thing. Like people are like, "Oh my gosh, she's going crazy" or whatever. But it's just like in ballroom, like that's how it is. Like that's how the host is. They're very like animated like that. How she was in that part of Heated.
Mm-hmm.
And so like her saying spaz like really goes along with like ballroom. But since there has been this controversy with Lizzo and now Beyonce, like they're definitely gonna look at Beyonce more so than Lizzo to like, bitch, you need to change that lyric.
I'm
Like,
surprised
you can do it. It's,
she just didn't change it before the album was out. Like
me too.
that
Me
that
too,
really,
but,
because then it would have been.
maybe
it
she
would
didn't
not,
hear about
it. Would
it.
not have even mattered.
Maybe they don't be paying attention. Well, no,
I mean, I guess, but it kind of was a.
It
I
was-
mean,
yes.
it's kind of big. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, and I get it. Jay-Z is Jay-Z and Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? They're like, they probably got a lot on their plate, but at the same time, like Jay-Z knows who Griselda is. You know what I'm saying? He like, you know, he was instrumental. I believe Griselda signed to Rock Nation as a management thing, and they got Eminem. You know what I'm saying? They got signed to Shady Records for a bit. So I'm like, if he's noticing who they are,
Yeah.
they definitely know who Lizzo is and what's going on like around Lizzo when she's in the news. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, maybe they were just testing the waters, you know, just like, look, it's in there. We'll see if someone actually has anything to say. Someone has something to say, already on top of it to be like, okay. The thing with Khalees, you know, like that she didn't make that video until about Thursday or something. And so like it was all the buzz. At that point, the album's already gonna release, for whatever times 9 PT on up to midnight or whatever. So it's like, okay, now I've had some time. Some people have marinated on it. We've seen the reactions. I have the power to change it, so I'm gonna do it. So I'm glad she did. I think that it's kind of I have little understanding just because it, like we said, like it's not a slur that we have used, but it harmed someone. Like it made someone else feel bad that they have been talked about in that kind of way. So
yeah,
it is what it is.
That's true. I mean, I can't tell people what they can be offended by. So, but yeah, hey, Beyonce album out now, Renaissance Act 1, you know what I'm saying? Peep, don't peep, like it, don't like it. You know what I'm saying?
You know what we didn't talk about last week? The whatchamacallit EP. The premiere.
Oh. That's true. What are your thoughts on it?
I mean, I liked it. Besides the instrumental for the fucking Rhapsody song, you could have came way fucking harder for that, and they came through too.
But yeah, I agree.
Golly, they came through.
Rhapsody both have fire bars.
And Premiere did not come through.
That was probably the worst beat
I've heard.
Also, the Run the Jewels. I'm not a Run the Jewels fan. Like, for real. I like Killer Mike, but I'm not even really crazy about Killer Mike like that either, though. Like, I mean, I like him more as a intellectual than as a rapper now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, I don't know. It's just not, it just doesn't captivate me, for real. None of the Run the Jewels projects I've ever really, like, went and listened to. Like, or I mean, I listened to them, but there were nothing that I wanted to continue listening to. You know, LP never was that great to me, but I understand a lot of people, they can get a lot of praise for bars that I'm just like, to me. You know what I'm saying? But I was really surprised though. Wayne's still on a streak of dope features.
Yo, the Slick Rick even.
Yeah,
like, I fuck with that song.
And I agree. Actually, Slick Rick was actually rapping, and it didn't sound like an 80s nigga rapping. Yeah, like he actually was kind of dope on this song. So I really did fuck with that too. What else came out? Oh, did any of you guys check out the Domi and JD Beck though?
Not yet.
I did.
Was it dope? It's okay. It's not really my shit. That's they are Anderson .Paak's first artist that he signed to his Ape Shit label. So that's the reason I checked him out. I'm being biased, you know what I'm saying? So but obviously my favorite songs, he got 2 on there that Anderson .Paak is actually on. I fuck with both of those. One of them has Snoop and Busta Rhymes on it. And right now I'm like, yo, Snoop done 2 songs with Anderson .Paak, and both of those songs is fire to me.
Oh, I'm like, I want to see Hancock on here. I gotta check that out.
You said who?
Herbie Hancock.
Oh, but I want to see more Snoop and Pac though. Is where I was going with that. What song is Herbie Hancock on though, Jess?
The Moon song 8.
But I thought the album is cool. It's a jazz album though. It's like,
that's why they got him on there.
Yeah, mostly instrumental. Yeah. But there's the Anderson .Paak songs. Those have words. There might be one other song that has some words on it though. But it's mostly instrumental album. It's pretty short too. But if you like jazz, it's a pretty cool listen.
It's only 44 minutes.
Yeah. You peep anything else, EJ? Damn, this nigga like.
Oh yeah.
Computer down. Golly.
Man, come on. I shook my head. No, you ain't paying attention.
I am. Look, I can see.
Oh yeah. Apparently, it's not gonna be Premier dropping the rest of the hip hop EPs. I guess it's gonna be different producers for
Yeah, I
each
saw one
EP.
of them is the worst producer of all time,
Who is it?
Swiss Beats.
Oh,
Damn.
Worst
Damn.
producer of all time.
Hate for Swiss Beats is real.
Facts.
I wonder who you're gonna have on there though. I'm kind of a little bit curious.
I'm curious, so I can figure out how. I hope it's all trash rappers, so I don't really have to like any of it. You know what I'm saying? Now he's probably gonna have the locks on there.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Like I feel like there's no way he's not gonna have the locks on there with how the locks is on a nice little like high still from their verses. You know what I'm saying? They're riding a nice wave still. So I don't see how they don't end up on his EP. He probably has a DMX joint in the cut too.
Oh, that'd be nice.
We might get a verse from DMX on there. That's gonna be my two predictions for that. Probably have a J verse and a Nas verse as well. 4 predictions for you. It's the EP, so it's only like 5 songs. So that's gonna be the next Jay and Nas gonna do one song together. The Locks and then DMX is gonna be on the track.
Damn, we gotta get Jay and Nas over Swiss Beats.
Which they already did. The last.
Oh yeah, you're
was,
actually right.
What was the last song they were on together? That was a Swiss Beats thing, I think. Oh no, that was DJ Khaled. I don't know who produced it though, because DJ Khaled obviously don't make beats. He just say, "We the best." They don't want you to listen to my album. He say shit like that. But no other music. EJ said he didn't listen to anything. Jess, you listen to anything else? Legend, you listen to anything else? India Shawn dropped deluxe basically to her EP last year. So she just added. She had 9 songs last year. She added 9 more. I just didn't like how she mixed all the songs in. Like, I mean, she just made it an album basically, but then it's just like, damn. Now it's like I want to know which songs are the new songs. I don't want it all blended in like that. But I mean, I guess I'm just gonna have to listen to it. I listened to some of it today though. The Black song was pretty cool. I think that's as far as I got before I switched it. Oh, Jess, did you peep the Isaiah Rashad leaks?
Okay, so I listened to the first 7, I think, and I liked what I heard.
So yeah, so there was some leaks that dropped. It sounds like it's a bunch of stuff that was not put on the last album that was made like in that time frame between albums. It's pretty solid though. I don't think anything's bad on there. I don't think anything deserves to be on the album though either. I will say that. My favorite song is the Quicksand song though. I like that one a lot. But again, I just don't think any of these deserve to be on The House is Burning. But I've seen so many people say that they thought all these were better than that album. I was like, what? For real. So many people said these, like, most of those songs should have been scrapped from The House is Burning. I don't think any song on this is better than a singular song on The House is Burning, probably, in my opinion. They have the From the Garden song. That one, they actually have the OG version on there. I'm assuming that it didn't get put on the original beat, didn't get used because of sample issues. But it's like a little bit smoother. So I feel like the new one probably fits better because it's a high energy type of song. And Isaiah Rashad I'm pretty sure he didn't re-record it. He just took his recording and put it on a new beat. So it sounds like the same recording. And he has like, it's kind of high energy on a more laid back beat though. I don't know. But that was like heavy on the internet this week too, which happened to come like almost an exact year since the album dropped too. I think it was the day after the year anniversary for the album. So, but that's all I got for the music. Oh, Mystikal was arrested.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
done. He done.
Yeah, they just need to go ahead and throw away the
Throw-
key.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is
Put him
facts,
underneath the
yo.
jail.
Straight up, man. Just go ahead and get in there with R&B Voldemort real quick.
Make a group.
Which I've been
Make a
seeing him
duo.
in the fucking the news cycle a lot too.
Who, R&B Voldemort?
Yeah,
For
fucking. Well, like his sister came out talking about shit. I don't even remember, but she was saying some shit about he didn't put these women in a cult. They wanted to be with him. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yikes.
he didn't trick anybody or persuade anybody to join him. Also something else with him in prison too. I don't know if it was something. I gotta go.
I think it was
find
like, I think he held it. I don't know if it was a concert, but I guess he's like singing in the prison. That's what I heard.
I mean, he definitely is. There was EJ. I swear, EJ sent me a video a couple months ago of him like some girl recorded her, like she called her dad, and her dad had R. Kelly sing
for her.
Yeah, sing for her. I don't know what song it was though, because it wasn't one of the most popular R. Kelly songs. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
it was something that was probably off of Chocolate Factory or later.
All right.
Because it was not. It was like, because I was pissed. I was like, why didn't she ask for like a classic? Like, you asked for like something nobody knows. Like, for real, it wasn't even like "Step in the Name of Love." Like, it was some straight up obscure shit. Like, I don't know. I would have been like, nah, man, play "I Wish." You know what I'm saying? Sing that. The remix though. Sing Fiesta remix. After the party, it's the hotel. Do J verse. That was my joint, man. It sucks. I just can't listen. I just can't listen. I refuse.
Nah.
I refuse. But R&B Voldemort though. Him and Mystikal can be could do a collab album in there.
That's gonna be an easy
They
not
about-
listen.
They about to do a
It ain't
get a
my
duo.
fault. Yeah.
He did do that though. He did do
Singing
it.
and a rapping, nigga.
We should have seen the signs.
Yeah, it's true. In the song, he know he did something. He not gonna take onus of it. Talking about something that ain't my fault. He burnt. That's how the. Oh no, never mind. That's the what you call it came first. Family Matters came first, right? Before that verse, or was it the other way around? Which one was which? Which one's the inspiration to the Did I Do That? Because you know that was
Family
Eartha's
Matters
catchphrase.
definitely.
It was Family Matters first?
I'm pretty sure it definitely came first.
I don't remember, man. That song came
That was
out
like
early.
90s.
Oh no, you're right though. Family Matters.
Because Family Matters was like early
90s. Yeah, for sure. It was definitely Family Matters first.
I feel like that's like 97, 98 ish.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's probably about 98.